This is a quick video to show you how to use alerts feature in ThinkorSwim. So a good example of why people use alerts is you could set an alert for a stock, let's say BKNG, when it hits the price of 1800, alert me. And you could decide to put on a trade or close your trade based on that. So that's a really simple example. But in this video, what I'm trying to show you is how to put an alert on the vertical spreads that we use in our trading methodology. So a good example would be, let's say you bought a BKNG spread for $500. Now obviously the goal of the trade is that by the time the expiration rolls around, your spread goes up in value and doubles in value, which is our 25k trading methodology. But sometimes it doesn't happen. The market has its own mind. It can go up, it can go down, so there are no guarantees in the stock market. So the goal is that when your spread goes down and it loses half its value, you want to close it, and that's what I do in my methodology. When my spread loses half of its value, I close my trade. So there are two ways of achieving that. So one is ThinkorSwim platform is really advanced, so you can put an automatic order which closes the trade as soon as the spread loses half its value. But sometimes some people don't like that. They want a little bit of control over what they do with their trades. They don't want the computer to do it for them. So it'll be nice if you could get alerted if your spread has lost half its value. Instead of you checking your phone or your app every single day, it'll be nice if you just get a push notification on your phone and which says, hey, by the way, the trade you put on has lost half its value. Now at that point, it's at your discretion what you want to do with that trade. Maybe you have enough time left in the expiration cycle, and you may think, you know what, I can wait a couple of days and decide what I want to do. So it's up to you at that point. But the main idea is you should get notified without having to check every single day. And the way you achieve that is by using the alerts feature of ThinkorSwim. So to do that, what you do is you go to this Market Watch tab in ThinkorSwim, and then you go to alerts. So when you go to alerts, it lets you put a symbol. Right now it's BKNG, but you can type anything you want. And to create the alert, you go here where it says last, and you right click and you get the option called create alert. So when you do that, it pulls up the screen. Now by default, ThinkorSwim will let you create an alert on the price of the stock. So you can clearly see that the symbol BKNG, when this stock is and at the bottom it says when the price of this stock is at or above some price, then alert me. So it's a very simple form of alert, but we want to change that. We want to switch it to a spread. So how you do that is you click this drop down, and there are many options there, but the only one we care about is vertical, because since we trade vertical spreads, which are debit spreads or credit spreads, we choose vertical. And then what that will do is ThinkorSwim in this case automatically populated what it thought would be a good spread. So it says the spread expiring on 13th March, and the structure of the spread is a 1445 1450 bull call spread, but that may not be the spread that we have on, so it will let you change that. So to do that, just click this and it will let you change the parameters here. So maybe we have a 3rd April 1445, let's say 1450 1460 spread. This is the bull call spread, so we bought the 1450, we sold the 1460 for $500, and we want to get notified when this drops by half its value. So if we bought it for 500, if it drops down to 250, then we want to get an alert. So this is the structure of the spread. Now let's move on to setting the alert. So to do that, what you do is, in this section where it says mark is at or above, we want to change it to mark is at or below. And here is where we can type the value of the spread. So we can type 2.5, and as you already know, options have a multiplier of 100, so 2.5 really means 250. So when this spread value drops to 250, I want to get alerted. And you can also add a note to it. So let's say BKNG spread dropped by half its value. And now you can click create, and that creates your alert. Now what that does is, if this condition is met and BKNG has dropped down so much that you have lost half the value of your spread, you will get a push notification on your iPhone, or if you have this platform open on the desktop, you'll get a notification there as well. And it will, the note that you added, you will see that note that the price of your spread has dropped by half its value. At that point, it's up to you how you want to handle that. It's at your discretion. If you want to close your trade, you want to wait, that's all up to you. But basically, this is how you set alerts for your spreads, and this is how you achieve it.